Me now. Me then. My dad to the left and me to the right. January 1985. January 1985. 34 years ago. I was 22 years old. As you seen, I had darker hair, and I mean, white or gray runs in the family. My first cousin, she had strands of white hair, gray hair in her early 20s. Well, I lucked out in that picture. I still have my dark hair. That picture was taken in southeastern Kentucky, right on the Kentucky-Tennessee state line. Like I said, January 1985. And I miss those days. They was harder days. If only I'd had the internet back then. I did have, in that picture you see, I did have 2 years of computer experience under my belt. I used 2 years of computers at the university. So I already knew how to operate a computer in that picture of me and my dad. You know, like any decade, there's good and bad times. I don't care which decade you live. But when I look back at it all, when you'd wake up in the morning, you didn't think to yourself, oh my God, where was the shooting today? What's happened today? You didn't do that back then. When you woke up, hey, everything's normal. Everything's okay. It ain't like today. Today you wake up, oh my God, what tragedies today. How many people have been shot today and all this today? Back in 1985, you didn't wake up like that. You woke up, and we only had 4 channels on television. I think my uncle then, he lived 1 mile, my dad's brother, 1 mile from that location of that picture. I think he had satellite TV then. On the weekends, he would invite us down to watch satellite. I think he had like 200 channels. On the weekends, he would invite us down to watch. And with my cousins, with his family. And my uncle and aunt. But we just had 4 channels. It was like his satellite TV kit was like 5, 6, 7,000, very expensive in 1985. That's not including your channels, your service. But as you get older, you get smarter, you get wiser. I was pretty smart in those days. I really was. Now my uncle had that picture in his album by accident. And my cousin, he said, my dad, and that's Dad's brother. My cousin says, my dad's found the picture of you and your dad. He sent it to me on my Facebook yesterday. And I haven't seen that picture in 34 years of me and my dad. I was a pretty good-looking kid back then. When I first saw it, you know who I reminded myself of? Elvis Presley. When you first look, go back and freeze frame my picture and stare at it. My dad's side of the family, good-looking people on my dad's side of the family. I guess that's just the way the genes are. That's the inheritance. That's just the way we're born. But my dad's side of the family has some good-looking genes in their DNA. They really do. I mean, you ever seen my aunts and uncles when they were younger? But I'm sort of proud of that picture. But I just wish. Of course, I've got smarter as I got older. I just wish I knew then what I know now. Even though I had 2 years computer experience under my belt in that picture at 22 years old, I just wish I knew then more what I know now. But go back and stare at a picture, freeze frame it, and enjoy it